Well, hello and welcome back to Talking Leeds, another match reaction with myself, Arron Marshall, and Gerry McNamee. Reflecting on Leeds United won, Blackburn Rovers won. Gerry, first of all, I need to apologise. I sound a bit horsey. I think I've got what you had. The man flu struck
sexy.
the Marshall. The man flu has struck their Marshall household, and obviously watching that yesterday was a little bit depressing as well. But Happy New Year, Gerry. How are you, sir?
Happy New Year. We seem to be doing this every day. The games
We
are
do.
coming fast. If we're being positive going into the new year, we're top of the table. All our rivals dropped points. Sheffield United got beat. Burnley drew. Maybe Sunderland got a bit close. 10 points out of 12 over the Christmas period. And you would have settled for all of that just before. Yesterday was just a bit weird. I'd done a deal with myself and I thought, yeah, I'll settle for 0-0 here. It's just one of those attritional days. Blackburn, well-organised team, good manager, as we say, Eustace. And we're not getting much out of this, just one of those days. We've been okay. And then to be given the hope, and you think, oh, we've won this. And then to be abysmal at defending the corner like that. But all in all, it was a draw. I watched the highlights back just before we came on, and it cut straight to the second half. There was one header in the first half. And I heard a few boos at the end, and I thought, what? Boos, me arse. But it was, let's move on from that one. It wasn't our best day, but, you know, the wider picture is everything else. But we got to be able to find. We need to talk about substitutions as well. But there we go. But yeah, nothing to talk about much. We could do 2 minutes on the game.
It didn't really get going until obviously to the penalty. I was sat in front of it in the Kop, and it was a great penalty by Strauch as well, I must admit. This is a great 3 points here, and then literally within 90 seconds or whatever it was, the goal bloody scored. I didn't see the goal which Blackburn scored, but I think Nonto lost his man, I think, towards them. But I don't know. I'm really annoyed with a lot of Leeds fans, Joe, because they're all kicking off and thinking, no, it's sack Farks back now. Why? Why? You can't, as you say, you cannot complain at the point return over the Christmas period. And remember, Leeds don't do Christmas at all. We're crap over Christmas. And to return 10 from 12, it's absolutely fine for me. But Blackburn, they're just one of those shithouse teams, Gerry. They're just sat behind the ball, waiting for the counter, and bang. But John Eustace is he's a leech, isn't he? He's just a pain. He just knows what to do.
Well, their fans were getting a bit uppity. You're thinking, we're top of the league. There was a woman giving the fingers in the Blackburn crowd as I was coming out wearing a fur coat. And I thought, oh, classy. But anyway, we wouldn't go there. No, it was, there was not, the first half was very dull. Their fullbacks, I think it was Owen Beck, kept ours very quiet. They were very organised. Didn't do much attacking wise. Didn't do anything attacking wise. I think we had one loop and header first half from Pascal. Got clear in the corner, but didn't get much power into it. And there was nothing to write home about. Second half, Sam Byron came off and Vobert came on at halftime. I think Sam had been down with a cold. I'm just amazed Sam's still going. He's only supposed to play one game a year, isn't he? And I think he's done all of Christmas. So and Vobert came on, and he was okay in an attacking sense. And then Bogle goes down with an injury, and then it gets all very confusing because who's coming on as sub for Bogle? Willie's coming on.
It was Ampadu. Ampadu came on.
Ampadu came on at halftime. Yeah. Vobert came on. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with that many. Vobert came on. And Willie was stripped off coming on as well. And Rothwell comes across with, 48 minutes and we're making a change. And then Willie sat down again. Very odd. And not much happened after. I think we lost a bit of attacking intent with Ampadu. He does a good job. Hits a few good passes, but not going forward like Bogle. Bogle apparently is a dead leg, so nothing to worry about. So all of a sudden we've lost our two fullbacks. And then the substitution we made on 70 minutes, of course, Solomon had just hit a fantastic cross low into the box, and Dan James just missed it to connect with, and takes him off for Bamford. And Solomon wasn't happy. I was just behind the dugout, and he threw his gloves down, and he went and sat on a box beside the tunnel. And I suppose you should take it on the chin, but very weird. And to bring Pat on, and then Willie came on as well. I thought Willie was doing okay. I think Rothwell came off at that stage, and it I thought, what tactics are we playing here? And in fairness to Pat, he didn't make any difference. He fouls. He gives away fouls. It doesn't make any difference to the game. And I thought, why bring off Solomon? I mean, Dan James been brilliant. Wasn't being kept in check, and I thought, odds on him. And we just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And then to get the penalty, Matthew Joseph come on. And, we've been saying he hasn't been scoring goals. Come on for Pero, who did not much. He hasn't been scoring goals, but he put himself about. Maybe this was the game to start, and we're all clever after the fact. But he won the penalty, and it looked like a penalty. It seemed to make a connection. Who cares? And strike great, under pressure, 90th minute, great pen, and then the ball goes down the other end. They get a corner, and the corner swings in, and it swings back, and Melly is nowhere. And our defence is nowhere. Dan James seems to be marking the biggest player. And it was a mess, absolute mess. And the whole point, we're at top of the table, but come on set pieces. We got to be able to defend them and use them. How many corners do we have? How many free kicks? You get a free kick and you think, well, we know this is going into the wall over the top. We had one today when the keeper got to it. But surely there must be a few quid in the back of the city to get a set piece coach. I'm not saying we're Arsenal, but look at Arsenal. Arsenal have scored 26 goals from set pieces this year. We got a fraction of that, but we're not making. But the corner was abysmal defending. But 10 minutes went up, and he thought it was a chance. But Vober had a great shot. Keeper made a great save. But other than that, wasn't much. I mean, Blackburn, they obviously came with a tactic, and they brought on attacking players towards the end, and they sniffed it. And you often be worried it was going to be the same as last year. But no, it was just one of those days. We just couldn't break them down. They were well organised. Draw is probably okay. It was the manner of the draw. And we move on, and the results were good.
Yeah, it's just like, what gets me, though, Gerry, is that speaking to fans over the last 24 hours, they've been treated like I was listening to Radio Leeds on the way home.
Yeah.
They were calling in as if it was a bloody defeat, man.
I know,
just
felt like
no. Yes, I completely agree. It's disappointing. We should have won the game. We should have done. I completely agree.
Yeah.
However, we can't win everything. And what we're used to it now, aren't we, Jerry? Where these teams just come, they've got 10 men behind the ball, hit and hope is what they do, and we have to. And do you know what? I think we were quite off yesterday as well, Leeds. I thought they were really off the pace. The passing was slack. There was just no pace. And it's one of those. And I don't know. We've got a good run of games now coming up. I think we've got Hull in the league, haven't we, on Saturday, away from home. They lost against Middlesbrough yesterday. Look, I watched Hull yesterday. Dreadful, Jerry. Dreadful. And then Sheffield Wednesday. I know they've had a bit of resurgence there in and around mid-table, aren't they? But we should be beating those at home. We really
probably
should.
will. We probably will. We're in a good run. We're 2 points clear at the top, and the other teams, Sheffield, are faltering. And we 10 out of 12 points. So in the bigger picture, it's okay. It was a disappointing day, and the subs weren't great, and the set pieces weren't great. Stuff that we're always in the back of our minds. But we win on Saturday against Hull, and everything's fine again. And that's where we are. It's not a crisis or anything else. And then the guy I feel sorry for is Schmidt. He must think, I thought I saw him working in a bar earlier this week. And I thought, there's a guy with dreadlocks where I was. And I thought, is that what he's doing? He must have, both full-backs are off.
Yeah.
I'm not getting on, am I? No, he'll probably get a run against Harrogate. Man, you remember Gruev last year couldn't get a sniff, and then all of a sudden he did. But we've seen a glimpse of him, and people, the more you're on the bench, the better the player you come. But I'm sure he'll get a go, and Gilavogi probably get a go against Harrogate as well. But Hull on Saturday. Interesting to see who's fit, use the squad. He has rotated it. It's worked to a point. I thought Willie, when he came on, was very bright. Not sure where he was playing. Was he in the middle? And he looked, Willie looked good. Maybe just take a few shots as well if we can. It's going to rebound somewhere. There's got to be chance. But they were so well organised. So they're a bogey team. We've only taken a point out of 6 off them. Let's move. We won't see them again. And let's move on and just batter the rest. And let's just get that gap. I don't care if it's Burnley or Sheffield United, as long as there's a good gap between third place. Sunderland will have their tails up. I don't think they're that good. And I think so. We big month. We got both Sheffield and Burnley coming up, and that's going to be the test. We might do a bit of business. Who knows, in or out. And
that was another thing. A lot of Leeds fans saying, "Why haven't we signed anybody yet? Bloody hell, give him a chance." Why?
We're 24 hours into it, not signed anybody. The club's a disgrace. Get rid of the board. No, I'm not expecting any mad stuff. The rumor Tony DeRiga was doing his spiel yesterday, and he said the rumor he's hearing is we're on the lookout for a backup centre half, a number 9, number 10, which is no big surprise to us. And I think listening to Ger Lynch on The View, he's saying there's a lot of activity, and we're expecting 3 signings of coming in. So I think there'll be someone that has to go out. Whether Patrick goes, he's the nemesis. He's popular. I wanted him to score. I really wanted him to score.
I'll tell you what, Jerry, there were a lot of fans when it was the penalty. I don't know if you saw it, but Patrick Bamford was holding on to that ball with dear life until Strout came up and took it off him. And you think, God, and every person literally who sits in that, God, oh God, no, God, no, God, no, God, no. And you think, wow, it just does that usual trick. Yeah.
He was protecting the ball, but there was a sort of sigh of relief around the ground. I looked at the guy beside me and I said, "Did you hear that when he handed the ball?" But you would love Patrick to score, because I know he's missed a lot, but geez, he scored a lot, and he was part of the Bielsa promotion team and what he did in the Premier League. So only good things for Pat, but maybe it's time for him to move, because I don't think he can come on and affect a game. He started this time last year and went on his little scoring run. I think Mateo Joseph needs a goal, but his physicality is maybe that's where he should have started yesterday. But it's easy. We can say, well, Perro should have started. But maybe if there's no strike. I don't know what's happening to Joffrey. He's not on the bench. I think he might be injured, but it's just, you just don't see it. And he's a good talent and you want to see him do well. So I hear Wrexham are sniffing around him as well. And you think that would be a great move for him. Go somewhere like that, score a few goals with that crowd and everything else. I think maybe. But yeah, we're a strong enough squad. We can take these injuries, I suppose. Firpo will be coming back soon. Gruev will be fit. So as I said to you before, there's only one team can stop us, and that's Leeds.
Yeah.
But let's be happy, folks. Let's be happy.
We've got to be happy. Also, as well, at half time, I don't know if you saw Mr. Liam Cooper was back. He got a little parade, and his little girls and a few cartwheels around Elland Road, which was nice to see. But do you know what? Fair play got a bit of a send off as well, because I don't think he really got. He got one, didn't he, at the playoffs? But yeah, do you know what? It's nice to see him, and I don't know if you heard, he was in the Peacock. He put £1,000 behind the bar.
Did he? I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the fans, which
that's classy.
Good of him.
Good man, Liam. That's good to hear. And I think we should have more of that. Bring back more of the Bielsa players, because we never really got to see a lot of them give him a send off. Somebody said they did. That's probably, or maybe it was wishful thinking, that they should have a benefit game or a charity game at the end of the season. Bielsa's players against current squad. That'd be great to see some of those. But yeah, well, we want to. Or bring them back if we're celebrating at the end of the season. Let's worry about Saturday. Let's not get talking about celebrations. I did hear Wayne Rooney, actually. Poor Wayne lost his job. Wow. But apparently, it was mutual consent. He didn't take any of the money he was due, because it was a fair-sized lump. And I think Plymouth have said they can now go on the transfer market. So fair play to the fat lad. And I can't talk myself. But I don't dislike Rooney. I think there's a manager in there. I dislike Frank Lampard intensely, but if he's done that, fair play. So footballers putting stuff back into the game and the fans. That's what it's all about, really. So
yeah, I think we're Rooney. He's I don't know what he needs to go abroad. He needs to be getting himself up to the Saudi league like Gerrard did, and just
put his feet up.
Yeah, it doesn't need the money either. If I'm being honest, and his wife's now literally the biggest celebrity in the country at the moment for being on the Jungle. Good luck to you, Wayne. And
nice for them. Yeah, I think we get in the Jungle next year and become celebrities, do we? Yeah, I wouldn't go in the Jungle. I couldn't do it. Heights, rats. No, heights and rats. No, couldn't do it. No, I can do snakes and all that, bugs on you. No, but rats, no.
It's the eating ones. I wouldn't do the eating. I'd refuse that. Eating and drinking, no. I'd do all the other ones, but not the eating. No way.
Yeah. What's the big fuss about Traitors? I've never watched it. Is there
Oh, Gerry, have you not watched the show? Oh God, it's great. That is something you should watch. It is. I was watching it last night. I had Sheffield United Sunderland on my iPad, and I was watching the Traitors, and it's so good. It's like a murder mystery.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And you've got to try and work out who the traitors are.
That's too much to catch up on over Christmas. I'm trying to catch up on Jules Holland to catch up on yet. Well, we watched most of that anyway. It was usual stuff. Jules Holland brings on old people that I know. That used to say, Sister Sledge were on the other night. Bob Geldof and the Boomtown Rats. Oh, I'm not sure, Bob. Yeah. I don't think your voice was that great originally, but yeah. No. Scruffy bollocks. But, anyway, that was Christmas. Christmas is over. The sun's out. It's going to snow tomorrow. Who knows? We push on for hopefully a good 2025. Get into the Premiership for more misery and see where it goes. And wave goodbye to Leicester and Ipswich as they go the other way.
And don't forget Southampton as well, because they.
They're gone anyway. Yeah, they're well done. Yeah, but let's see who we. It'd be interesting to see as well. Other clubs will lose players in the Championship. There'll be people sniffing around players, and that could help us. But our squad looks. Sheffield are threadbare. Hannibal got sent off for Burnley yesterday. I think he's suspended. Yeah. So we got a few things going for us. Yeah,
it'll be okay. I want to quickly mention Burnley as well. But I follow a few Burnley fans on Twitter. And Mike, they're in meltdown. They were in meltdown yesterday over not beating Stoke. And you just think, and I know you were there against Stoke, but they're one of the worst teams in the division. The drew to them, So it swings and roundabouts in this league. Isn't
new manager bans for them. Maybe we're playing teams before the sack the managers. Happened with Cardiff this year. It happened with Stoke. So we're playing teams maybe just at the right time. Bit more luck, but Burnley. They don't concede, but scoring is the thing. And Sheffield 1 point out of 9. That's the way it goes. That could easily happen to us, but I don't think it will somehow. I think we just gotta we look at this game in isolation in a few months' time and not think that was a 0.1. Yeah, we didn't lose any ground in the top 3. We actually gained on Sheffield. So there you go. That's good.
Lovely. Right. Cheers, Gerry. We'll see you on the next one against Hull, and hopefully
tomorrow. It's probably tomorrow, is it? And the next day. And the next day.
What day is it? Is it Saturday, Sunday, Monday? I don't know.
The bin day was the other day, so I can work it from there. Today's Thursday, isn't it?
Thursday today. That's it.
Put your bins out if you haven't already. Find out when your bins are going out. It's nightmare. If you put the wrong bin out, you will be drummed out of the community. I found that out.
Absolutely. Right. Cheers, Gerry. We'll see you on the next one.
Have a good one.